Welcome back to Coffee and Tea with CarrieVee. I'm CarrieVee, your biggest fan, the person who will believe in you until you believe in yourself. And even then, I'll keep believing in you. This podcast is all things confidence, clarity, leadership, and communication and life. And today, back with us is Kayla Ybanez. And she is my bestie. She is a UGC expert. She is all around great person. So, Kayla, welcome to the show.
Hey, I always love hanging out with you, Carrie.
Ditto. So Kayla has been influential, solely influential to getting me into user generated content, which I'm going to let you take away, Kayla, and talk about user generated content and why it can be a game changer for a lot of people, how it has been a game changer, and what we have up our sleeves.
Yes. So UGC or user generated content is essentially natural content that you create on your phone that isn't overproduced or over, I mean, dramatic in terms of expressive. It's not super aesthetic. It's just very organic and real. And
Mhm.
what companies have realized is number one, they can't afford to have these major in house marketing teams anymore. They also realize that they don't have to have the same expenditures that they used to. They're also not investing in the same way in giant influencers the way that they used to because the ROI is so low. So they're really turning to people who can connect with their everyday buyer, which is someone that looks and acts just like their everyday buyer. And so they're going to regular people, having them film unboxing, review videos, demonstrations to use in their ads and in their organic social media content to appeal to buyers. And it's appealing for a fraction of the price of what they were paying giant influencers and having in-house marketing teams. But the benefit of that to the everyday person is you can make really good money to be able to have extra fund money, pay your bills, etc., that a lot of people didn't have access to before. And the kicker is this shift in marketing is still very much in its infancy. And when you get in and start really developing and honing in on your skills now that you already have, because we all have cell phones, you're able to develop really strong relationships with these brands. So that way they keep coming to you over and over again.
Yeah. And so Um, you had shared on social media just recently, I think maybe yesterday, a very real post about the power of UGC financially. Can you talk about that briefly? Because I don't think most people realize the impact that it can have on you financially. I sure didn't. I thought I would have an extra $5 or $10 in my pocket, and it has turned into something very different.
Yeah. And so when you really find an arena that you thrive in and you develop strong relationships with brands, they keep rehiring you and you're able to get more consistent jobs, more consistent income, really not putting in that much work time wise when you really just sit down and do it and don't overthink doing it.
Yeah.
And I was able to really kind of throw some of that money into some paying something off that has been taking up a lot of my available income for a while with automatic drafts, and I finished paying it, and it was one of those things where it's like, oh man, like this is something huge that you can kind of use as a way to not only contribute to your household, but you can also be able to pay down debts and other things that you have from making fun videos with products that you're sent for free by brands.
Yeah. And we're not talking, $100 outstanding invoice. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars that are getting paid off. And it amazes me every time I look at how much I have, how much income I have revenue streamed in with user generated content over the last just few months. I haven't even been doing this for a year,
Hmm.
and already companies are coming back and asking me to create more videos for them, and they will send me more products. And I love the question, do you still have any other product left? I'm like, no, dude, I used it all up. And then I get a whole nother shipment of these products. And this is all from what you taught me and my resistance, kind of going into it kicking and screaming because I convinced myself I was too old, that I didn't have the look that any company would want. So when someone comes to you and says, well, I don't look the right way, or I don't sound the right way, or my age isn't right, or I don't have the right background, how do you answer that?
I mean, honestly, there our needs of every single type of product that you can imagine, from accessories for hunting and fishing to people that have RVs, dogs, those with babies. And they're not looking for people to put on, a performance and need to, get all kinds of dolled up unless it's, a product that calls for it. Like if you're doing something for like a broom, they don't want you to put on a performance. They literally want to see you sweep your house. So you vacuum with this, and you vacuuming your house, you blow drying your hair. It really is doing content for things that you're already doing anyway. I just did a video fertilizing the lawn the other day, and that just closed out. Like, yeah, sometimes they are kind of like fun, goofy products, but you get sent things like bed frames, mattresses, accessories for your car. Like I changed a car filter the other day, and that was a video. That was an
Mhm.
$80 video for a little cabin air filter for my car. And so a lot of the times it's for things that you needed slash we're going to buy anyway.
Mhm.
Like toilet paper,
Yeah.
wipes. Like it seems so silly, but it's everything from kind of luxury type products to also everyday items. So if you use toilet paper, they want you to
Yes.
sell theirs. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I've noticed across my feed coming a lot of offers for breast pumps, new moms, jobs for new moms specifically. And imagine being home and nursing your baby and getting paid and sent products
And
because you.
getting a free $300 breast pump. So it's like not only are you getting paid for the content, but you're getting, something for free that you were maybe going to buy anyway or
Yeah,
wished you could buy, but you didn't have the resources to. So the ways that you're able to come out ahead are very much stacked.
yes. So how do we get started then on user generated content?
A lot of people, they don't realize their skills because when you live in your own lived experience, live in your body, oftentimes you have blind spots to the things that you're naturally good at and you don't know how to pick them out. So that's something that I've been good at across the board is helping people hone in on their zones, pull it out, and then really package it in a way that the brand sees it and they go, yes, we want her. And
Mhm.
that really is the biggest thing. Sure, you can, take to Google and you can kind of willy-nilly, and I believe you'll be successful, but I think it'll take a lot longer. You'll put a lot more time in it that you don't truly need to, and you'll likely end up downplaying how much you should be compensated, and so you're putting in the same amount of work for a fraction of the money, and that's why I don't recommend trying to do something like this on your own.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree. I would have given up with my first couple of videos if I had tried to do this on my own because there are things to learn along the way. I think that holds a lot of people back too as well. I don't know how to edit and I don't know how to record it. I don't know how to memorize a script. I don't know how to upload it to the company. There are so many little pieces, but when you have someone like you guiding it has been such a fun learning process. And I think one time, well, I know one time I was saying to you, I have all these jobs. I need to get them done. I'm so overwhelmed. And you said to me, but yeah, but how much time are you actually spending on the job and how much time are you trying to talk yourself into how hard it is going to be and kind of like getting all these other things done. And you're not really actually focused on just turning the video on, turning your camera on and just recording the video and handing it in.
Yeah, that really is it. And there's definitely some nuances of like how to fit certain things in your schedule, how to make filming a lot easier. Editing is way easier than people realize. It's really not complicated. And a lot of brands also want like raw footage. They don't always want you to come up with an edit. And so that also is something that just makes your life inherently easier. But
Yes.
you, if anything, need to learn how to stand out to the brand to get chosen. And then from there, we continue to fine tune what I call like your signature video style, AKA what is so you that brands can't help but reach out to work with you because they believe you. They believe what you're saying. They believe that the person in front of them is who you really are.
Hmm. Hmm. So we have this little event up our sleeves, a little pop-up event, if you will. And there are more of these coming in different areas of the country. So if you can't make this one, you can stay tuned. But if you can, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'll call it 4 or 5 women. What are we doing, Kayla?
We are doing an immersive retreat so you can learn not only how to pull out what is your unique video skill, but really get some hands-on support in what it looks like to actually have a UGC lifestyle and how to film and how to edit and all of these super fun things that you probably haven't even been thinking about.
Hmm. And where are we going?
Outer Banks.
Outer Banks. Outer Banks, June 10 through 12. I think I have those dates right. You can click the link that's under my picture. If you're listening, just hit below the podcast and the link will be there so you can check it all out. We are covering everything. All you have to do is get yourself there. We're covering all your food, even a night out on the town. We are having loads of fun. We have beach access. We have a pool. We have an indoor water park. You're going to have a load of fun while you're learning. And we have said that if you do the work, if you follow what Kayla teaches you, I'm going to be teaching confidence behind the camera. Kayla's doing all the tactical things. If you do what we're teaching you, what is our promise? Well, not what is the recommendation that we are saying will happen?
I'm confident that you'll be able to pay off your participation in this retreat within a handful of videos.
Yes. Yes. And I will tell you, as someone who jumped into this much later than Kayla did, that is more than possible. It will be more than your $800 investment into this retreat. It's so fast. It builds so fast when you decide that you want to do this. And it is so much fun. What I found when I hopped into this was that it allowed me to take the side of me that has kind of laid dormant because I got so engrossed in writing books and creating workshops and reaching out to companies, doing all the tactical things that have to be done to grow a business. It helped me lean into that creative side again and take a 30-minute break and record 3 videos and get them uploaded and handed in and get that creative side going. And when I did that, the tactical side became so much easier because they were all these little creative breaks throughout the day. It doesn't have to be your full-time thing. It can be, though. It can be.
Some people do end up getting into this arena full time, but you don't have to put in your typical 40-hour work week full-time hours to create a full-time income. Again, as an everyday person, no matter your age, your background, your body type, it truly is equal opportunity out here.
It truly, truly is. I am currently working for a company that hires me over and over again to do videos for their cosmetics, which are specifically for women 50 and above. They won't even consider you if you are a young little whippersnapper like Kayla is. They want older, mature skin. That's what their cosmetics are made for, is not pulling on your skin, on the skin on your eyes. And they want to showcase older women, because why have a product that's for older women and then put it on younger women to sell it, which is the way it has been for decades. Mm-hmm. And when you are someone now, I understand now, looking through older eyes, I'm like, well, okay, of course it works for you. You're 20, you're 30, I'm 60. So how is that going to work for me? And they want people who are going to show this is how it works for you. So it has become such a fun thing. I look forward to it. It's almost like become this drug of which new product am I going to get to try next?
Yes. And it is very exciting because you never know. I am getting a rebounder trampoline. So there's all kinds of like fun things you get to do, and including tons of things. If you have kids, again, dogs, you won't have to buy treats and supplements forever.
I will never buy them again. And they keep coming. Hey, will you review this one? There's 2 companies that keep sending me yet another dog product to try with.
Yeah.
Little princess.
And honestly, it's going to blow your mind, but you have to get in and start doing it so you can experience it for yourself.
Yes. So this is your opportunity to jump into this immersive retreat in the Outer Banks. So yes, we're going to work. We're going to have work times, but we're also going to have times where we have so much fun. And you're going to see how that balance of work and creativity is just exploding your entire mindset, your brain, your confidence, your self-worth. It is everything. And you're going to walk out of that retreat with your game plan to recoup your investment and to bring this fun and creativity and an additional revenue stream into your life in a very short time.
Yes. And sure, we can teach a lot of things behind a screen, but there's just something about that hands-on, in person, being able to see things in real life that is
Yes.
going to just be mind-blowing. Even if you're someone who's been dabbling in UGC and you're kind of ready to up the ante and take it to that next level.
Yes, absolutely. And if you're listening, you're like, gosh, I just kind of want to come to the Outer Banks and spend 3 days with Kayla and Carrie. Come on.
Right?
Come on. It's going to be great.
Yes. So definitely click that link, get registered. An investment like this for an inclusive retreat is not something you're going to find elsewhere or another time. So if you are on the fence, take it as a sign. It's time to pour into yourself and setting the foundation for your financial future.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Kayla, for joining us. Now, I can't let you go before we have you give us something that we can get writing with, some kind of journal prompt.
Ooh, a journal prompt. Ooh.
Just put her
Something that I want for myself this year is.
I love that. Something that I
Relate.
want from this year is.
Yeah. What
All
do you
right.
want? What do you want for yourself? Not having any boundaries on it. What is something that you want for yourself?
Fabulous. So get writing, share us your results. And Kayla, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Carrie. See you guys there.
Bye.